Hi and welcome to Beach Bubbling. If it's your first time here, thanks for showing up. If you've been here before, thanks a lot for coming back. We really appreciate that. Today we're going to be finishing our waterfall day and our trip in Yelapa. So we hadn't had breakfast yet. We're going to take you to Gloria's. They make one of my favorite Mexican dishes there. We'll show you what that costs, what it looked like. It was kind of a late breakfast, so we might have squeezed a drink in there as well. Big shock, I know. But we're going to explore the town a little bit more before and after. Then we're going to head over to the beach again, and we'll find a different beach club this time, and we'll hang out there until it's time to catch a boat taxi back to Boca de Tomatlan. All this and more coming up in this episode of Beach Bubbling, so let's go! Today we're going to start off with the last video left off, and we're coming back from the waterfall here in Yelapa. We've got a couple other videos on Yelapa. If you haven't seen them, you can check them out on our channel. I remember seeing the horse over there on the wall, or this alligator. Oh yeah, we did, Casa. I guess I should turn around more often. We walked by this twice, I think, since we've been here. We had a butt of coffee on the way back from the waterfall a while ago, and it was still too hot to drink, so we walked down to the beach to let it cool off. That's been like 10 minutes.
At least. It doesn't cool down ever.
We walked down to the dock we arrived at. We hadn't really spent a lot of time there. This is the docks where you're going to get let off. Second dock, actually. We haven't spent hardly any time here, so we're just going to see what's available. There's a cafe here. Cafe Alberto. Whoa. From the dock, you'll see this little hut here. You can rent kayaks or you can take boat trips to other beaches. That's a boutique gallery, I guess, behind me. Here's a list of all the tours and the times that you can book at that hut that we just walked by. And if you're into green things, that's a recycling depot right behind me. Some douchebags write the name of the cactus. See that all the time. I can't read it. There we go. There's the Cafe Bahia over there. That might be another restaurant over there. It's hard to tell. Some people serve out of their houses, so I don't know if I could live here. I might die of boredom, but if you want to come and wine, bring a book. Get some work. I don't know about the internet situation. Our Wi-Fi was actually pretty good. I wasn't streaming or anything on it, but anything that I wanted to look up or any maps and stuff we were looking at, there's no delay at all there. So I don't know if that's normal for here or if the Airbnb just had really good internet. But this is Yelapa. Only coming by boat. It's got to be like 90 here right now. It gets really cold here at night though. Like not really cold, but I haven't packed a long sleeve for this shirt, long sleeve, and ended up wearing it because it was cool. And shorts, almost could have used pants. So I don't know if that's seasonal or not, but weather's been perfect in Puerto Vallarta. We haven't seen a rain cloud at all. I'm lost today. I just got distracted by this dog beside me. We just sat here and chilled for a little while while Karen enjoyed her coffee. We'd be leaving a little bit later today, so we just kind of soaking it all in. I'm not trying to hammer home the mobility issues here, but there are a lot of steps, a lot of inclines, pretty much wherever you're going in this town, so please just be aware of that. I'm not trying to talk anybody out of going here, but that is a real thing. Kind of off the beaten path.
Really baking. You want any cookies or?
Hey, here's a Bollo. This is a restaurant that specializes in barbecue chicken, which is Pollo, not Polo, like I said earlier. But anyway, we talked to multiple people that said this food is really, really good. So this is on our list next time we go. If you ever been to Mexico and walked by a barbecue chicken stand and smelled it, you know how good it smells. They should make a scented candle out of it. It's that good. We've been walking around quite a bit today. We'd already been to the waterfall and back. I got a tlacoyos, which I can barely say. There's no words in English really that start with TL. So I got a tlacoyos on the way down, which is a good little snack, but was not enough to tide me over to lunch or anything like that. So we had to go find something to eat because I was hungry. We're going to go to Gloria's and we'll show you what we had to eat there and how much it cost. We could have just walked down to the beach clubs and got something to eat there, but if you remember from our last video, it was much more expensive to eat down at the beach. Plus our first meal in town was so good we thought, why not try another restaurant? When we were there, the World Cup was on, so if you wanted to watch a soccer game, they had a TV set up for that. Here's a breakfast menu, and here's what we had for breakfast, the chilaquiles. Well, this restaurant is in town. It does feel like you're kind of in the middle of nowhere. If you look over that railing, there's a stream down there, and there's trees canopying like half the property. They got potted plants everywhere. It's nice. Pretty cool place open there. We ended up getting chilaquiles with both sauces, red and green. And if you're down there walking through this town and need to use a washroom, you can use these washrooms here, but they're 10 pesos to use the washroom. But at least they're available. Not every place has got washrooms you can use. And yeah, it's pretty cool. There's a TV there. I'm sure they'll have a soccer game on later today. And then they got a bar at the back there. We're not getting any drinks right now. We've got a couple vodkas on the go. But yeah, so that's the restaurant. What's this place called? Do you know? I didn't see anything on the menu. Before I forget, this is Gloria's restaurant. So we got chilaquiles. This is roja. That's verde, green and red. 2 eggs with it, some beans, bread. Side order of bacon. We haven't had bacon since we've been here. And some, I don't know if that's, could be green sauce, could be. It's good if you can eat it. But I got a fresca. I'll tell you how much this costs later. Might get a drink, we're not sure. At Beach Bumbling, we really like our chilaquiles, and we like to get them divorciado style, so you get both the red and green sauce on your plate that way. We like to get it with eggs, although you can get it with meat depending where you're ordering it from. This was a huge plate of food that fed both of us. We also had a can of Fresca, got a margarita, and a plate of bacon that we didn't get charged for. That all came to 290 pesos, 22 Canadian, or 16 US. The people that worked there could not have been nicer. The owners were great. The food was really good. And if we're in the area, we definitely will go back here. Now that our bellies were full, we thought we'd try to find a better route than we found yesterday to the beach. Wouldn't be hard to do. We found the staircase pretty much when we left the buildings. We thought, why not? Yeah, some of these are pretty big steps, eh? Yeah. Here's another awesome wall mural we found. Look at these tiles, babe. Pretty cool, eh? Oh, yeah. Cool. I'm not sure we've mentioned on the channel how much we like the street art in Mexico. We're really glad we ended up going this way. We would have missed out on this. Right. So where do we go across from here? Hey, can we walk that?
You don't want to get wet going on the top.
A little bit that way? Okay. Thanks. Oh, you mean go around? Oh yeah. Well, you want to just go? I kind of like to see somebody else do it. Well, it doesn't look that deep. Like there's a couple spots right at the front here that look deep, but that doesn't look deep.
I know, but after that, where you can't see what.
I don't know. Get there?
Yeah.
All right.
That's good.
Gracias. Well then, we made it.
Not too deep?
No, knees.
That's a good sign.
Yeah. Which one today?
These are the far ends.
Where's the dog? Oh.
What?
Where's the dog making all the noise? This is where we were yesterday, or the one next to it. Those look.
There's stuff on these?
I don't think so. I don't know. There's a table in between. I don't think so. We don't have much shade there though.
What?
You'll have to pull it up in the shade a little bit.
Nice. Like a 10-pound bag.
No, everything comes in, bud. So we're back on the main beach in Yelapa today, and today we stopped at the Del Mar Oyster Bar. When you come into the water in the bay on the left side, those ones tended to be cheaper. We're spending $11 for a round. That's a margarita and a beer. And yesterday I think the margarita itself was what, 12 bucks. So we spent a lot at the other place, but we did get a good tip for supper. That was ended up being really cheap and good. But anyway, the Del Mar was definitely cheaper than when we were yesterday. That boat is packed. That had maybe 200 people maybe walk by each. A lot of us to get on that boat. That really emptied out when they left. So now our challenge is we're not sure where we get our boat taxi on the way back. So we'll have to figure that out. Since we had a late breakfast and had some of those La Collas and a couple tacos on the way back from the waterfall, we really weren't that hungry when we got here. But in case you want to see what options they have, here's a look at the menus. We did walk in and check out the bar for a little bit, and we talked to an expat named Chris. She's from Oregon. She's lived here for 18 years and absolutely loves it. But through that conversation, she did tell us that this was the cheapest bar on the beach. We spent about 2.5 hours here at the Del Mar Oyster Bar. We bought 2 beers, 2 margaritas. We had loungers for the day, and that cost 22 bucks US or 30 bucks Canadian or 192 pesos. And the beach dogs were free. Of course, she stops as soon as I start filming. Earlier in the series, we did a short with this dog in it, and Andrea was watching our channel and said that they call him Spot. He drops by their casa every day and wants leftover tacos. Thanks for watching, Andrea. Our time in Yelapa was pretty much up, so it was nothing left to do but pack up our stuff, take one last look down the beach, and head her over to the North Dock. That's where we'll be picking up the boat. This is the main beach, Yelapa, in the background with that blue tarp on it. We could have stayed there right on the beach for 60 Canadian. We didn't, we stayed up in the town. Food's cheaper and stuff, but yeah, we had that opportunity. That's pretty cheap to stay on the beach here.
Far from town.
Far from town, but if you like beaches, so it's pretty cool. On our way out of Yelapa, off to the boat dock. Yesterday's ticket was a round trip, so that's we'll be going back to Boca de Tomatlan. And then from there, we're going to, I think, get a cab to Miss Lamoya. We have a bank machine there, and we have no funds left pretty much after this, so we need to pump that back up. That sounds like a good place to do that. They got a nice beach there, I guess, too. We might explore that. And then back to PV, hang on the Malecon for a bit, and we're going to do an art walk. It's free on Wednesdays, but it's 4 hours long, and we've been gone for a couple days, so we just kind of want to get back to our room and get some stuff settled. But anyway, that's what we're doing. You can catch the water taxi from either side of the water here. It doesn't matter which one, they'll come, and if they see people there, they'll go to that side. We noticed a gentleman helping these people on the boat was wearing a Tino's Oasis shirt, and that's the beach club that we were at in our last video, so check that out if you haven't. Now we're just pulling away from the dock and heading back to Boca de Tomatlan, and that's where we're leaving for today. If you'd like to support our channel, don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you haven't, and leave a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Next week we'll be doing a quick wrap-up video of Yelapa. We'll tell you what we liked, what we didn't like. We'll give you some tips and tricks should you decide to go there for the day or for a couple days. We hope you enjoyed the video and got some useful information from it. Until the next time, cheers.